moo moo milk. Whoa, it's a heavy load one today. The bucket might not be able to take it.
Really? How much is left?
Not much.
Okay, we're gonna. That's the most we've got since we've been doing this.
Yep.
Thank you, Delilah. What you doing, Stanton? Handsome boy. Handsome boy. You're not happy with us. So, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me and my husband, I'm Tammy. My husband is Joe. So, thank you for stopping by. We're doing amazing, I have to say that, with our new cow. Our new mama, I should say. Excuse me. And the calf, he's doing amazing. I just feel so blessed that she is really being a great mama. Some of you don't know, but this is her first time. So she is doing amazing being a new mama. And he is really like calm. He's a little sketchy, you know, with us, not sure what to make of us, but we're kind of letting him, you know, make his own decision and coming to us and stuff, and we touch him and make sure that, you know, that he knows that we're not gonna harm him and stuff. But what I mean by I'm doing amazing too with this is that I'm learning so much about cheese making and other dairy products. And today actually I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I did butter today. I separated the cream so that I could have cream set off to the side. I made butter. I already said that. Ice cream, I made that, and also made a batch of yogurt. All these dairy products, because I'm on a strict diet right now to lose weight, which I'm doing amazing with that as well. But I can't have any of the dairy products just yet. But everybody else is enjoying them, and that's the main thing. I also made batches of chocolate milk for them. It's been fun learning all about how to make any dairy product that I can possibly make with the milk that we've been getting. Because it being fresh whole milk, you got to make sure that you are making stuff like this so that it doesn't go to waste, obviously. I don't have any other animals besides the calf and the chickens and the turkeys, but to drink, you know, any excess or the waste or whatever. But I'm having fun learning all about it. So we're going to be working soon, not in this video, or, well, maybe on the weekend. But we're really hoping things dry up around here. It's been so much rain, and unfortunately we haven't been able to get the tractor out here on the field to kind of level things out. We've been looking around, shopping around for like a box grader, something to flatten and level the field out. We got to get the seed down, pasture seed down. Spring is now sprung, and the grass is starting to grow. There's a lot of areas that is the native grass, so I'm kind of thinking like it's starting to, you know, spread and stuff and take over, which is awesome. Because, well, what's happening is because we had dug up all the brush and the roots and things like that, which was really, what's the word? It was killing the grass and not letting it get a chance to grow. I'm noticing in different patches it's trying to take over. the grass. So that's amazing. So we got to kind of be careful about that. But we've got, you know, holes and stuff like that that we want to fill up. We're going to be taking the manure pile and do the best we can about spreading that around with the tractor. So we'll probably be doing that this weekend. What else? Oh, I also want to fence off the garden area down here. So we have decided that we don't use our deck that's up by the house. And so I did say in a previous video quite a while ago that I was thinking about using that area for a garden area. So I'm going to do that. So that's going to be a raised garden up there by the house, right beside the house. And then over here is going to be where my garden has been, but I want to go from where the greenhouse is, and I'm going to get some really, I'm really thinking about like just doing like cattle panels with the T-posts to square this off so that the cows won't get into it. And then that way I can put my potatoes in on this side, so from the greenhouse over till about where that truck cap is, that can be all potato area and even probably squash. And then the other areas I'm gonna do like my probably like my tomatoes and my cucumbers and things like that, because up at the raised bed garden by the house, when we make that, that's going to be, you know, lettuces and like salad stuff. And so I want to really work on what, I'll tell you, my goal is, and I'm sure you've heard it throughout the homesteading videos or other channels doing the same thing, but I want to get as far away from the grocery store as I can. Now I know that there's other products that I won't be able to not go to the store for, so, or did that even make sense? I'll have to go to the store for some things, put it that way. Things like coffee, sugar, flour, you know, those types of things. But I can buy those in bulk and really not have to worry about anything else, because all the other stuff is junk in the middle aisles of the grocery store. So if, you know, even with chips, I can make healthier versions of chips for the guys if they want, with our grown potatoes. Things that aren't going to be GMO'd and sprayed and everything else. Now, mind you, I can't stop what they're doing there with the geoengineering in the sky, but I can certainly do better than probably what's offered in the store. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing for the next probably 2 weeks, is try to get all this stuff figured out. I'm also going to be renting one of those garbage bins that they drop off at your house, and we're going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff that we don't need, and that's going to be liberating because I just want to clean up and get everything neat and tidy. I'm going to be purging the house too. There's some stuff that I've got that I don't use, that I don't need anymore. And that's what I said to Joe. I said, if I pick it up and I haven't used it in a long time, that tells me that I don't need it. So that is going to happen soon as well. So yeah, I'm excited. I love that I've made this decision to get a cow and to just move forward into the dreams that I've been wanting to achieve when it comes to this, and just living a more healthier lifestyle. Now, I know a lot of you can't do this, and some of you live vicariously through the homesteaders, and kind of wish that you could do the same. There are other ways of doing things that you can make sure that you are getting healthy foods, things like that. If you've got local farmers markets and stuff like that, make sure that you go to them first. Support your local farmer. Nowadays, it is really starting to pick up, and I'm so glad, because without the farmer, we would have nothing. And just the whole agricultural food system. So if you can be, like, if there's a farmer's market available to you, do whatever you can to do that. Buy your eggs from them. You can get your fresh meat from a lot of the butchers, or not I guess the butchers, but farmers that raise the beef and stuff like that. So a lot of times you can get a better deal if you can buy a quarter cow or a half a cow or even a full cow, and you've got your meat for the year. So kind of just think more towards that if you can. Even when it comes to the milk. Now, I know in Canada we're not allowed to sell whole milk. We're not allowed to, we don't get a chance to buy the whole milk at the store, unfortunately. And just the whole lies behind that it's unbelievable, since I've educated myself on the benefits, the health benefits when it comes to whole milk compared to pasteurized. Because pasteurized, they kill all the good enzymes and bacteria that our gut needs for a nice, good healthy gut. Good, healthy. Here we go. Can't even talk. How about gut health? Healthy gut health? Anyway, but yeah, it kills all the good stuff that's in the milk, and that's unfortunate, but that's also the government for you here in Canada.
Hi, girl. Mama, you gave us lots of milk. Give everybody a kiss. Yeah, look at everybody. I'm doing good. I'm healthy. Yeah. And the baby's over there, lying down. You're so handsome.
Yesterday, Joe and I played cowboy and cowgirl. We had to bring Samson into the stall here, and we put Mama in the other stall just in case she would get a little antsy because we were dealing with the baby, and she kind of did, but we were glad that we decided to put her in the one stall, him in the other stall, because we decided to band his testicles. Joe wanted them done. Now, something I learned about the bull. No, honey, you can't eat my sweater. Lick, 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 lick. Anyway, something that I learned was they don't reach sexual maturity till they're about 2.5, 3 years old. We wouldn't have had to worry about that. The more you let them go further into, the puberty and getting into that maturity, the tougher the meat is. We figure probably 12 to 15 months old is when we will process him. So I said, okay, well, I guess we're going to band them then. And I've also been told that the dairy calf meat is tender, still liking me, as tender than, say, some bull that might have been either not banded or like castrated or whatever, like 3 years old and older. So we'll find out, I guess. But we're doing good, aren't we? Yeah. We're doing good, Mama. Yeah. You're such a good mama. I was telling everybody how good of a mother you've been. Yeah, and you keep an eye on your baby. Yeah, he loves scratches. Sorry, that sun is blinding everything out. But anyway, gonna go up and check out this milk situation and show you guys what we got. Mwah! Thank you, Delilah. Thank you for the milk. She's like, yeah, whatever. Give me some more treats. Wow. So 3.78 and probably another 2, right?
Oh, at least, yeah.
So 5. So 5.5.
I would say 6, because you say that bucket's a 6-liter bucket, and whatever I spilled on the floor.
He cleaned it up. But so 6 liters, eh?
Yep.
Wow. Nice, huh?
Very.
All right, try it.
It's pretty good.
Okay, so I mixed it with the cream and milk. I think next time it should be just the cream.
Well, they call it ice cream, not ice milk.
Well, the store, if you look at the store, it's ice milk.
Yeah, we got better stuff.
But this is...
It's good. Lines them? It's to the people in TV and radio, TV and people
in the internet webs.
Yeah, in the webs.
They all want to bite. Hi guys, I'm in the kitchen today and I'm actually going to try my first batch of cheddar cheese. So I'm just following pretty extensive but relatively easy recipe for this. So I'm really hoping and praying that this works out. It will obviously have to age for a few months, so I won't be able to taste test it until then, but I'm giving it a try. We had to use up the milk, some of the milk that we had that was accumulating, and so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try a cheddar cheese recipe and see how that goes. We've done the mozzarella, we've done Joe's Portuguese soft cheese, we've done butter, ice cream, what else? Yogurt, we've done yogurt, so we are using it up. It's just I wanted to make sure that I've got 14 liters of milk in this pot, and so just making sure that the temperature wasn't going higher than it was supposed to. But anyway, I just wanted to use that up because it was a few days old. Like, you should have your milk that you're drinking or using for stuff like the things I just mentioned, about a week. So if you've got 4 liters of milk and you've got to get that drunk, whatever you want to, however you want to say it, you want to make sure that it is consumed. There's a word. Consumed in a week. So we were going on my 25th. I was going on my 5th or 6th day. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. So I'm excited. And when the time comes for the taste test, I'm sure I will show you that as well.
We are
birthday. Hi. We got another one coming in this one right there. You see it chip through? We got a turkey egg in there too. So we'll see how many we have. We got 2 incubators going on. They're about a week apart. So, yay! Here's our first one. 2025. Six babies all together. So 3 in there. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hi, guys.
Are we ever getting a lot of baby chicks this year? This is awesome. A lot of the eggs were fertilized more than we thought they were. That's awesome. We're running out of daylight, so I thought we got off work early, or at least I did, regular time for Joe. But I'm like, we gotta get on these garden areas. So we're tearing apart, as you can see, we're tearing apart this section because I got galvanized, what is it, like concrete mesh, but it's galvanized so it shouldn't rust. And we're going to use this as the fencing to go around. I've got a couple more of these coming in the mail. Should be here probably after the long weekend. Monday is Victoria Day here in Canada. So I'm expecting it probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll get a couple of those, and they're going to go over where the deck is because we're going to tear apart the deck. And we're going to turn that area into a garden space. So, also, I'm going to be doing the same thing down in the field. And we're going to fix that all up, clean it up, and use the fencing, use the same type fencing to go around there along with the electric fence so that Delilah and Samson doesn't get in. I never planted any stinging nettle. I never had one seed. So I don't know where this came from, but it has flourished. It went to seed last fall, and this is what we've got. So I'm going to have to transplant that somewhere because there's some really good health benefits to that, and I will be putting it in my tea as well. baby.
Starting to get into the hay. Good boy.
Hello again. It's the next day. I'm getting off work early again. Yay. There hasn't been too much going on where I'm working for loads. Anyway, but what a warm day. You can tell my face is really red. High of 30, which is unheard of here in May. So, but I'm enjoying it because this weekend, of course, we're looking at more rain. It's supposed to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday. And they're cloud seeding, so they're making sure that that's going to happen. Anyway, I just left the garden center, and I picked up some potting soil for the raised beds. I like the Pro Mix better than the Miracle Grow. Miracle Grow's just got too many sketchy, unorganic things in it. And not that Pro Mix doesn't, but they have less, and also they put more of the bed, like of the good organic fertilizer in it. Anyway, that's just me. I like that brand better. So, Joe is already home, and we're going to finish up that garden that we tore apart. So we're going to get that fixed up. And I also bought some seed potatoes. I got to get them in the ground as soon as possible. So I'm hoping that we can till up the potato area down in the field. And we're also looking to shift the space for Delilah, looking to move the wire and give her more space, I guess. That's probably a better way to say it. So we're going to move the electric wire and so that she can get at some of the grass that is growing. I gotta get her to stop chewing on where she's at right now, because she's pretty much chewing that right to the dirt, and that's not good, especially when that's going to be where we're going to put our meat birds, which we ordered them. Today's Thursday. We ordered them Tuesday, and so we're going to pick them up not till July, so it's the last batch for them where we get them for the season. So I ordered 55 of those. We still got a fair amount of chicken in the freezer, but I figured, if 5 die out of the 55, there's another 50 birds that can go in the freezer, and that'll give us our chicken for the year. So just to top it up to where we had it last year. So again, I'm just enjoying this beautiful day, and I'm glad I get to come home early and maybe get some stuff done before this weekend with all the rain that's coming.
Y'all can hear them. Anybody want to be a mommy? No? Nobody wants to be a mom, huh?
Neither do I.
Oh. Hey, One Toe Junior, you want to be a daddy?
I'm pretty sure he is. You guys aren't helping.
I was gonna say, are you helping Dad out, girls? So I'm sorry I didn't get any footage, but I've been just cutting pieces of this landscaping fabric and wrapping it around the boxes and just trying to get it tucked under there as much as we can. And then I'm thinking of putting some of the real fine stone on top. I'm not sure, not positive, but this piece I cut it too short, so I think I'm going to redo that piece right here for the walkway so weeds and stuff don't get up through here. So that is coming along nicely. The fabric pins didn't come yet. It was supposed to come with the package. So I'm going to have that done, and then what we're going to do, once we have all the mesh done up, I'm going to walk over here, and I got him to just get some of the chicken wire to get keep the girls out as much as possible, because they can actually fit through these squares. It was funny, they were walking right through. So anyway, so I'm going to get that down at the bottom attached, and then that'll be good, because they're not gonna jump up here and land on here, because it's just too wobbly for them, so they won't be able to jump up. The only part I'm thinking that they will is over at that wood pallet right there. They'll jump up and then come down. So that's the only problem. The girls like to dig in these beds, so I don't know. Might have to do something there too, just to block them from going in. I got my hoodie on because the black flies are atrocious. You might even see them flying around me like crazy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I just got off work, got home, and Joe opened up some areas for them to graze. The seed that we planted is starting to take. We didn't have time to level it off and stuff like that, so I just said, look, let's just get the seed planted, get that done, and in certain areas, like where the brush is, we'll burn that. So it looks like he had been burning a little bit today, and it's, oh, look, laying in the grass. So I knew that when I told him he's going to have to open up some of this area that's grown, oh my goodness, that she was going to go to town on grazing, so she misses it. Good stuff, eh, girl? Yeah, good girl. Good mama. Yes, you are. Look at that. Now that grass that she's eating, like that's coming through, it's very delicate, like it's very thin, so I don't even know what kind of grass that is, but the thicker stuff is like an orchard grass. And it's the native grass that was here. So once we removed all the trees and stuff like that, the grass was able to come back. So the grass that we see right now, that's exactly what it is. It's the native grass. So we didn't plant any of this. So whatever's going to come up through here and all up and on the side of the hill back there too is going to be what we planted. So I don't know if you can see right there. I'll kind of zoom in maybe a little bit. But right here, oops, sorry, right there, that is a like a ditch kind of. It's been washed away from the brook. So we've got a brook on the other side at our neighbor's side of the property, and the brook is in behind these trees. But when it overflows, it comes through here, goes all the way across here. And so where this dirt is, and as well as that ditch I just pointed out, that usually gets filled up pretty good. So I'm thinking we're going to have to put some kind of drain there after a while, but I'm just saying. So that's all sand and rock and washed up from the brook. So we're not going to be able to grow anything there just yet until we get that issue taken care of. But they've got just a little over 2 acres to graze. Once we get all this grown in, then we're going to properly, sorry, I don't know why my camera is blurry like that. We're going to section off these areas and rotate them so that we can do that rotating grazing. So that it'll give the areas that they graze on a break, a chance to regrow, and then we'll move them to the next section and the next section. So at this point, it's probably 4 sections we'll be able to do, maybe even 6 if we cut the 4 in half. Or I mean, yeah, the 4 in half. If we cut everything in 3s, so like have three sections on this side and 3 sections on this side. We'll see. I don't know. I'm a visual person, so I gotta see how that's going to look, but I don't know. I think 4 sections, within a 2.5 acre lot will be probably enough.
And he's laying down over there.
He's getting big, and he is starting to check out, the grazing and stuff like that. We've got some grain, a little bit of feeder grain for him. We got to separate them though because she steals it. Don't you, Mama? You stealing on him. So we have to put her in one stall, let her eat her grain, and he's in another one. We try to show him where his grain is, but
Oh, you got an itch? Oh my goodness.
but she gets all anxious because she doesn't know what's going on. So we have to keep reassuring her that we're not hurting her baby. No, she's very protective, but she's gentle, but like she's not lashing out on us or anything, so that's good. We didn't milk her today, but it looks like Samson did a good job anyway, so we'll probably milk her tomorrow. He's, how old is he now? He is 6 weeks, I think. 6 weeks old. So we're going to start kind of separating them a little bit so we can get more of her milk, because he's definitely taking a lot.
Oh goodness. Watch yourself, honey. You just kicked yourself in the face.
Yeah, I got to get something for the black flies, and of course I want to try and be as natural as I can around her, so just to ease it up a bit for them. Mama, do you want your treat for the night, or you just want to keep on grazing? Yeah, just
crazy. Watch the electric wire.
Hopefully she follows me. As soon as she hears the grain in the bucket, she will come running. Come on, girl. Come on. Looks like while I was at work, he put the chicken wire on the bottom all the way around. So that's good. Probably gonna have to do something here though. For sure, to keep the girls out of here. This area I'm gonna have the buckets, so probably some herbs and or herbs, however you like to say it. And yeah, so I'm really thinking that this section here is going to be probably my tomatoes, and I'll have cucumbers or something climbing up, maybe my scarlet runner beans, I don't know yet, but we're gonna fix, oh well, yeah, we're gonna fix that, unless he already did from this angle. It doesn't show me. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, he did fix it. Good. Okay. Awesome. It was wobbling over off to the side. So, and then he made a little gate for me. Just unlatch it here for now. Well, not for now, like that's good. And I'm gonna have to tack down, I knew this, so I'm gonna be tacking down the cloth. And they're not due till Wednesday to be here. I do got some around here somewhere. I'm thinking it's probably in the blue shed down there, or even in the greenhouse. So he also started tearing apart the deck, and this is where we're gonna put the second garden up here. I'm still gonna garden down there, just like I said before. I'm running out of daylight here. From the greenhouse over to where you see that truck cap. Maybe that'll zoom in for me. Yeah, right there. So this whole section will be for the potatoes and probably squash. And then the other section here will be other vegetables and things like that. So here, when I get my two, I've ordered 2 more of these raised beds, these types, from Sprout Box, I think that's what they're called, here in Canada. So they're coming. This is going to be the long weekend for us, Victoria Day weekend. So Monday is a holiday, and yeah, so I don't know when I'll be getting that, but it should be soon. But he's got this started to be torn apart. This is probably, I'm going to guesstimate 15 feet long or wide or whatever, however. I guess it would be, yeah, long. And then the width would be, I'm going to say 10, maybe 15. Could be a 15 or a 20 by 20. Not including this extension here. Anyway, there's going to be a couple more of those boxes coming that I'm going to put here. And I'm going to kind of, the future, a goal is to eventually enclose it. So I can have a year-round greenhouse / garden for things like my lettuces and spinach and, you know, things that I'm going to eat salad-wise. You can buy those heat blowers or blow heaters, whatever you want to call them, and you can plug that in, put that inside, and it's just enough to keep it above freezing. So obviously you can't grow things like tomatoes or whatever, but you can if you turn up the heat. But I won't be doing that. I'm not much of a tomato eater unless it's in a dish, like diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes or whatever. So when I grow my tomatoes, that's what I do. I can them, I crush them, and I can them, or I make my sauce, tomato sauce. So things are going. It's Friday right now, so tomorrow I will see you in the morning, and we will continue on with this. Good morning, everyone. So Joe let me sleep in this morning, and he went to town on that deck, and as you can see, I didn't get very much footage of that. So sorry about that. I'm just here in my laundry room, and just because it's quieter compared to other places with house TVs and all that stuff going on. But anyway, so I'm sorry I didn't get enough or get any footage of that, but I'm excited that there are some materials that we can reuse. Namely, there has been patio stones that were underneath, and I'm going to be able to put them in the walkway of that other garden that he just enclosed there with the fencing. So that's good. And then there's other things. I'm going to be reusing like some of the wood and things like that for some raised beds. So that should be good. That'll be in the future video. But I'm still waiting for the other raised beds, the metal ones that I bought. So not sure, probably Wednesday or Thursday I'm expecting those, because it being a long weekend and things. So, but yeah, I bought some soil to go into those. So I'm going to have to wait for that as well. Like there's just some things that are stopping me from moving forward in that area. But I will be heading to the nursery to get some starters of certain vegetables and things and flowers that I didn't get a chance to start this year. With being busy working, driving the truck has been actually taking me away from the things that I'm enjoying, things like this, like gardening. So yeah, I'm trying my best to juggle everything, and yeah, it's a little overwhelming. I'll admit that it's been overwhelming for the last few months, but I know that everything is going to come together in the end. So let's go see, I guess, what more Joe, and actually our son Michael has kind of helped tear that apart for him, or with him. So let's go see what else has been done. So those are the patio stones. They're a lot bigger than typical patio stone, but I think I'm going to be able to use that. Grabbing the garbage. That's good. Flower garden's trying to come up. I need more mulch to fix this. Like I said, there's just so many things that have been, or driving or whatever has been taking me away from these things. I just feel like things are being neglected, and I know that happens, but again, it'll work out in the end. So I guess this is a grounding rod for when the house had what?
Lightning rods.
Lightning rods. Okay. All the boys bugging you? Look at this. Good day, Fred. How are you today? Hello, mister. Yes, hello, good morning. So it looks like Joe let out all the girls so that the boys can, you know, do their thing. He's had some really good success with the fertilized eggs and hatching out chicks. So that's his project, and I'm letting him do it.
Hiding away from the boys, huh? Yeah. Stay up there.
Come along nicely. I just I found some pegs, so I tacked down the fabric, and I tacked down this fabric right there. Okay, excuse the mess of the other stuff, but that'll be cleaned up and burnt and probably taken to the dump or something. Anyway, so I've got that all tacked down. They're now putting the fencing up around it, and we're going to be building a little doorway, same way that he did that one. So it's coming.
Go.
I thought you wanted the hammer.
Oh, go another one. Okay, now get.
It's starting to actually rain a little bit right now. We're expecting rain for the next 4 or 5 days, which makes things hard to do, you know, but we got to push through. We had a little rooster fight. So One Toe Jr. is again full of blood. So I put 3 boys back inside, so we just have him, who's a Buff Orpington, and One Toe Jr. out with the girls. This is too much. 5 roosters is too much. Yeah. No, sneaking up on them. You've had your fill there, boy.
I'm saying for this panel.
Oops.
Sorry?
That's small, you gotta pull back.
Look at them down there sleeping together.
This one's on the outside, and this one should be on the inside.
Oh, that's precious. Oh my goodness.
Put it on the outside.
Mommy and son. No relationship like it. So they pretty much finished what can be done today. We all did, really, when it comes to the gardens. There's going to be other things that we're going to be doing, cleaning up, bringing stuff to the dump. I don't think that's very entertaining. But anyways, I'm going to close off the video here, and appreciate all my viewers that have been sticking around on this channel. I know I don't upload much. As I've said, just this whole driving, working has just kind of been pulling me away from things, and but it's just temporary. It's temporary because I'm getting some financial obligations taken care of that, you know, to go debt free and things like that. So I'm almost there. And I'm proud of myself. And right now that's kind of more important to me. But I don't want to leave my viewers that are on my channel now hanging. So if I get, 1 or 2 videos uploaded per month, 2 is doing good. 1, yay, I got 1 done. But anyway, so we're just plugging away, trying to get things situated. We're gonna have to pile up the wood properly so that can dry and cure. There's some jobs that need to be done. So in the next video, I'll have clips of that, of little bits that we're doing throughout for the next one. So appreciate all my viewers. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, like the video, share the video, do all the things. The drill. You hear it from all of us. But again, love you. Thank you so much, and God bless and take care. Bye for now.